Happy hump day, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundance. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hello, hello. Jeannie, hello. I'm going to try not to write over names today. Jennifer, hello. Irene, hello. Hey, baby. Happy hump day, country. Hello, country. Mystical, hello. It's okay, babe. Whenever you can. It's all good. Mystical, hello. And thank you to Coco for your 4 donations. Diamond Girl. Jenna, hello. Is it Toy Tiny? Tiny Toy? Starry Night? I'm good, babe. How are you? It's Toy, right? I'm just gonna call you Toy then. Welcome. Rachel, hello, boo. Mina, hello. Nana, hello. Hey, Jean. Mary Jane, hello. I don't even know what this name is. Hold on. GJ. GJ. Yes, 4. And then I had 2 from Lil Lima the other day, too, if she shows up. I'm good, Nana. How are you? Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. Kelsey, hello. Welcome. Patricia, hello, baby. Good to see you. I'm doing good. How are you, Kelsey? Oh, I missed Gemini somewhere. Gemini, what were you after? Mary Jane? Alright, let me find, put the arrow. Hopefully I'll see it. I hope you're all good. Alright, so we have 5 spots left now. Michael, hello. I am. I'm amazing. I hope you're good too. Alright, 4 spots. Okay, I got 2 donations. Seline. Thank you, Seline, for your 2 donations. For some reason, she said that she's filtered. I don't know how to change that. I put you down for a free reading, love. Did anybody see Seline? Hey, Crow's Nest, welcome. Did y'all block Seline or something? There you are. I can see your comments now. I can see you, Seline. I don't know. She said she was filtered. But I see you, babe. I see you, Seline. I see you. I got you. Thank you for your 2 donations. I don't know. Maybe I had to switch to live or something. Let me put you on the free list, too. Oh, we're the only ones that can see you? Awesome. Maybe that's a sign. And of course, Michael, anytime. You just gotta wait till I get to you, that's all. Alright, 2 spots and I'll start. Hey, Jason. You made the free list today. Awesome. As long as you got your favorite reader. Culture. Hello, you took the last spot. Hey, Coco. I got your donations. Thank you so much. You're going to go first, so... what is your first question, Coco, or did you send them? I don't think you sent them. What was your first question, Coco? Yeah, I changed it to live chat and I could see you. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know about Max? Let's see. Very strong Pisces energy. He must have water in his chart or something. Damn, another. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all over this. All right. Well, I kind of get like they hold back a lot of their emotions. Like they may show up one way, like silly, I don't care, you know, I'm just having fun. But their heart is really invested in doing something with you. I don't see any like negative energy whatsoever. It's literally like all water. And thank you, Starry, for your donation. This looks like they're adjusting or trying to balance their emotions a little bit or trying not to show too much, but there's a lot of emotions here. There is a song playing. I don't know if you've ever heard it. I don't know if you listen to country, but it's called 4x4 by You. You drive there crazy, crazy. Okay. Golly. Okay. So, what I'm getting is like, they may come off kind of aloof. Like, not that they're, you know, like, as invested as they truly are. I see that a lot. But I think it's like they're trying to find their place with you. You two might have like very different love languages, but they're so attracted to you. They want to give to you, from what I could see. There's no negative cards here. Now, the only thing I do see is another energy attached to you that may be a better match, or somebody that you feel is soulmate. I think your feelings may not be as strong as this person's, and that could be why they kind of pull back, because energetically they feel very like intuitive or understanding. So because there's just like a hidden under the moon, the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. So maybe they're not investing because energetically either they know somebody else is a better match for you or something, but they've got a lot of feelings for you. So they, but like I said, they're trying to like show up like, I don't care, it's okay, you know, like we're having fun, but like deeply invested with the heart. So if you decide to stay around this person, I think that they're gonna try to move things in a different direction, like towards something more serious. But like I said, I think it's like your match is hidden underneath the moon. So I don't know if they're going to end up matching you, if that's what it is, or kind of feel like it's another energy though. All right, boo, what was your next question? Is he safe? He looks safe. But do you want safe? Or do you... Is that your next question? Okay. Hey, Lil Lima. Let me finish with Coco's and then I'll do yours, okay? Okay, did Victor seeing you this week change the energy in any way? I feel whatever happened or when they saw you, it's kind of like they realized they weren't on the same playing field as you. You two could be floating in two different dimensions right now. They want to be your match. They're showing the Empress, right? But they're also showing me the Emperor with the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Knight of Wands. So it's like they're still in that playboy energy. But it's almost like they've come to a place of like not fighting the fact that they need to grow, but they can still try to present themselves like, I'm good. I'm okay without you. I'm fine. The Seven of Swords, honestly, is the one card that I do not like to see. I just don't. And again, the Five of Wands. They got a lot of internal stuff going on, especially with this death and rebirth. And they could be going through an awakening, like trying to be a match for you. But if they were to show up saying, hey, I'm an emperor, no, you're not. Not yet. You may be headed in that direction, but you're not there yet. And I think they know that. And you're over here creating like your own life, your own world. You're trying your best to like disconnect yourself because they're not showing up for you the way that they should. And you're just trying to, you know, live your life and be happy. Ten of Cups. And I honestly feel like in their mind, they're like, she's going to end up moving on without me. She's beautiful. She's like in the right place right now to find the match. And it messes with them a lot. It really does. Like on a spiritual level, it messes with them a lot. So they could be going through like a hard time, but trying to act like they're not. They would love to be able to offer it to you, but they've got healing to do first, and there's going to be like a huge pause in the energy anyway. So but there's still a Knight of Wands, you know, and you're a Queen of Wands. And I mean, they could get to the place of matching you at some point, but right now, it's not a match. So y'all will keep bumping each other along the way if y'all are meant to be. But if you're not, I would say try your best to disconnect until they could show up correctly. And I don't know if you ever saw A Star Is Born, but the song Remember Us This Way is playing. It's buried in his soul, like California gold. Huh. My favorite part is you found the light in me that I couldn't find. So you might want to listen to that song because I think there's a message there for you. All right, what is your next question? And Lil Lima, I promise I will get to you after I finish with Coco. I just don't want to mess with the energy. Hey, Emily. Oh, there it is. Okay, should you be bold and still chase Victor to help move the energy? No. The one thing, I mean, I'm gonna read for it, but the one thing I would say is do not push energy. Energy needs to do what it needs to do. When it's right, it'll fit. Right now, if you push it, it'll probably delay things a whole lot more if y'all are meant to be together. Just honestly, but let's see what Spirit says. You just keep working on you. And I do feel there's a connection between the two of you that has its purpose. But you need to focus on your goal, your purpose, what you're going to do with your life, and kind of keep it friendly. If you have any contact with this person, totally friends only right now. But, and the Lovers at the bottom. I feel like this is basically saying the same thing I said. You keep growing, and energetically, whoever is a match for you will grow with you. The ones that don't, they'll fall off. You focus on your goals, what you're going to do for now. And it's okay to look back at them and have feelings for them, send them love and light and things like that. But right now, I feel like the energy is saying, like, your choice right now is to become the best version of yourself. So that way, the person that's going to come for you, whoever that is, whether it be Victor or somebody else along the way, they'll be at the highest level. Because right now, I think the most important thing right now is just making yourself happy. And even if it's entertaining love with, or not even love, like dating other people, going out on dates, doing nice things, letting people do nice things for you, snacks before, the end game. You can think about it, but I wouldn't like put much energy into it, because the more you try to force an energy, like I said, it's going to become stagnant. But you've got a lot of nines here, and it's very singular. And it does say that this person carries heavy, heavy energy. So if you attach to them, you're going to slow down your own progress, because I do feel there's something you need to be focusing on for you right now, whether that be self-love, building a business, starting something new, becoming a creator. Love will come, but you don't want it to come before you're ready either. So right now, just enjoy the opportunities that are out there, the snacks that are out there. Who knows, it could turn out to be, like, don't shut yourself off from experiencing other connections in the meantime. Because right now, I do feel like your heart is so invested into them that it kind of throws you off from it's almost like you're slowing down for them to catch up to you, and you need to keep going. And if they catch you, they catch you. If not, you might run into somebody that's even higher than that. So do not wait for anybody. That's my opinion. Don't wait. Unless you personally just want to take time for you and not date anybody. But don't do it for another person. Because that's not teaching them anything. They're like, oh, she'll be there. I can take all the time in the world. She'll still be waiting for me. No, you won't. If they don't catch up, there's going to be somebody out there that's going to match you. And it may not be them if they don't get on a faster horse and start moving a little bit quicker, a little bit smarter, making better decisions, that type of thing. All right, boo, what's your last question? Yes, for sure, date. If that's what you feel like you want to do, do it. The one thing I'm going to say, Coco, is you can't fuck up something that's destined, no matter which choice you make. So you keep living. And I mean, this great man might be the one that you end up with. Nancy, the free list is closed, babe. All right, my love, what is your next question? No problem. I'm on 3 days a week if you'd like to catch me another day, though. I'm on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. You just got to get on quick because it fills up pretty quick. Do not send a long text. Yeah, sure. I'll hold it for you. Alright, I'm going to put it for next time, babe. Let me write it down now so I don't forget. Alright. Lil Lima. Okay. I'm glad. I will definitely hold it for you, though. Thank you again. And you still have a free question later on, so if you want to stay around. Rohita's energies and intentions. Huh. It feels like she wants to heal your connection with her. She wants to start over. She wants to make something right. Because maybe she thought about it and she's doing messed up stuff to you. And you don't deserve it. It just... I mean, she gave me the Ace of Wands, the World, the Ten of Cups, the Sun, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. It's almost like either she's trying to set you up for failure by pretending that, like, let's just forget what happened. She could want something from you. Or she's trying to put on the image to, like, the bosses. Because the conflict's still, like, either it bothers her that she feels the way that she does about you and she knows she's wrong for it, or she wants to show you one thing and do something different behind your back. But I don't know. Huh. It's almost like, you know how when you do somebody that's good wrong, how karma kind of comes back and hits you in the face? That's kind of the way it feels. Like she made the wrong choice. And because she made the wrong choice, she's getting some kind of backlash for it. And so maybe she learned a lesson through you. Maybe you gave her the example of like how you should be and showed her like she's an asshole. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't trust her because she's very wishy-washy energy. Um, Today it looks like she's trying to do better. She's trying to make things right and fix what's wrong. But underneath it's like she's still kind of conflicted, like, and it could be because of the karma that she's receiving and you're still shining, you know, you're still doing good, and she's like, I think she thinks way too freaking much, to be honest. Like she's very calculated in the way that she moves. And that personally I don't like. Please don't spam the chat. The free list is closed for today. I'm on 3 days a week though, if you'd like to catch me another day. Alright, Lil Lima, what was your next question? Okay. I probably couldn't read your second question anyway, Seline, because PayPal, even if you write like a book, they only show me a certain amount. Like there's no way for me to access the whole thing anyway. So I'll do your first question and then I'll ask you, but I have Lil Lima for one more before that. Cool. No, it's fine. I was not talking about you when I was talking about spam in the chat. It wasn't you. It was the one with like the, what is that, the emergency lights? Alright, let's see. Okay. I would kind of feel like more towards like August, July, August. I see you're gonna have two options by then. And Spirit's kind of saying like there's two options that are, I don't feel like they're quite right for you. Um, I kind of feel like they're gonna try to rush you into agreeing to do it. Like, you should do this. You should, it'll work out. It'll be fine. And Spirit's kind of like, no, we're gonna wait because there's something better coming, and so I don't feel like it's gonna be soon. I mean, if you think about it, it's already about to be May, so July, August isn't that far away. It's just a little bit of a hold. Because if you take the first two, it's not going to give you what it is that you want. I think where you're going is going to be like a family, maybe a family owned building, practice, whatever. And I think when the opportunity arises, you'll just know it's for you. Like, something about it is just going to feel right within you. Yeah. Because I have the Ten of Cups and the Empress. Now, if you were to take the first two, they may seem exciting. They may seem like, oh, well, at least I have somewhere. Don't do it because you're going to end up losing money behind it. Yeah, there's definitely one coming. But do your research, because I do feel there's two that will come before the one that you're meant to do. And it's not really giving me a lot of where it's going to be, or unless you're close to water. that could be something, but it's almost like this is going to drop in right when it's supposed to happen. So hold tight till then. Because if you take things too early, you're going to end up losing something from it. So I think the one thing that I got is like a family owned spot, or there's something about family associated with this. So maybe it was like a family practice before or something like that. But this is the one that's going to give birth to like a new life for you, a new amount of abundance. Yeah, that one's going to be in like July, August. The other two I feel like will come quicker, and you might want to jump into it, but Spirit's like, no, because the right one is a little further out. somewhere between like Leo season and Libra season. So I would say July all the way through like October, somewhere in that gap. But you know it's gonna be here before you know it anyway. But there's two that, like I said, I feel like you want to rush into just to do it, but you're gonna end up losing if you do. From what I can see anyway. So I hope that helps. All right, so Seline, wait, yeah, Seline, you're next. And thank you, Lil Lima. Okay, let me grab my phone so I can get your question. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. This is not working. Oh my goodness. Okay, got it. I think. Thank you for reposting it. I was trying. I just couldn't get my phone back in the thing. I literally just got 3 sevens in a row. You could be seeing a lot of sevens. He's got the illusion that you two are meant to be together. And that's kind of where it sits at. I kind of feel he's got like some things that you're not aware of, that either have happened or are currently happening. Because I do see like he casts a lot of like illusion masks. He definitely needs to do, it's almost like, you know how some people will ask you like, what do you want in your partner? What do you want in a person? And they listen. And they listen so they can reflect it back to you to become that version of what you want. That's the way it feels. Now, it's not to say that they're doing it intentionally to harm you or anything. Maybe that's just the way they operate. It's like, you know me, we're a match. Let's do this again. Because I do feel they want to meet because they want to start again. And that's good. That's great. If that's what you want. But I kind of get the feeling that they want to do it because they have a feeling if they don't, you're going to meet the right one for you. And so it's almost like this person's acting like an op right? An op would be somebody that's trying to keep you from progressing by delaying your timeline a little bit. Now, this could be them concerned about that. Like, if I don't show her that I'm the person she wants to be with, she's going to move on. So I've got 3 sevens and 3 threes. And normally threes, either they're trying to keep you from adding somebody to your roster, or they're telling you all the beautiful things while they still are connected to another energy. To me, there's something I don't trust about them right now. So their feelings, there's not really feelings. It's more of like strategy. They act a little bit like an air sign, or air and fire a little bit. I think for you, it's almost like you want this illusion to be true. And maybe they do too, and I'm not saying that they don't. It's just the way that they're moving, I wouldn't trust them right now. And it could change tomorrow. Maybe today they're just trying to figure out how to bring the two of you back together. But the way that they showed me, because I mean, they've got the 7 of Swords, which is deceptive altogether. It's strategic. The 7 of Pentacles, delaying time. It's always waiting for something. And then the 7 of Cups to me is like illusion, and like sevens can be beautiful, but to have all 3 like that, it just kind of feels like their strategy is to hold you up and keep you stuck in an illusion. And for me, I'm always going to tell the truth. And that's what I see today. They're trying to keep you from moving forward or reconnecting with somebody that is more aligned for you. Somebody that's, you know, done some work on themselves, I guess. But I am still taking donations. The free list is closed, but donations are still open. But I hope that answered your question. I don't really know. I would give it time, make sure what they say they do, they're not just trying to hold you up and keep you from moving forward. Alright, so you said you changed your second question. What's the second question? Star, you'll be after Seline. The slates here came next. One has more special than the other women he talks to. Okay. Hey, S Virgo. I didn't see your donation yet, babe. Where'd you donate at, S Virgo? You normally donate on Cash App, huh? Let me see. Oh, yep. It was in there. They just didn't alert me. Alright, babe. Thank you. You'll go after Starry. Alright, Seline. Hold on one second. Alright. He's been more chill. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay. gonna be honest. I don't think he's very in tune with his emotions. You would think he would be, but it doesn't. He's more in tune with like fear and competition and his ego. The only thing I can see that would maybe even possibly say that he wants you more than the other ones is because with the Five of Swords in this deck, and the one that they're showing me, he's got flowers behind his back. Whereas in the other depiction, he's smiling, but he's got a knife behind his back. So it's almost like maybe he's trying to make up for it, but his heart is closed, boo. Like, his ego is so in control. He's very discontent in life. Very discontent. So the way that I see it is like he's got this emptiness inside that he's filling with like external things. Money, cars, hoes, whatever. You may have something special with him, but he always puts it off like it's an illusion, like it's a secret. Then I've got the Knight of Swords, the Devil. Like, maybe it's just the energy today. Maybe he's in like a whole lot of conflict with himself right now, like trying to figure out how he feels. I'm sure he has feelings for you, but he's not showing me that, or they're not showing me that. They're showing me, let's move forward even if we don't know where it's going to end up. And he puts the moon on top of the Two of Wands, and that's like, it's almost like somebody says, okay, I'm going to text you next month, just so that you're waiting till next month to try to get clarity. And it feels like he's trying to confuse you a little bit. And for me personally, I don't like it. Like, my face is really hot right now. Internally, like, he's struggling. And he didn't show me any cups. Not even one. The closest thing to a feeling here is the moon. And that's confusion. Like, he doesn't even understand it. But he wants to do it anyway, which is like, why? Why would you do something like that? And that makes me question, like, his morals a little bit. But it could just be today. Maybe he's a little, he's spinning out on some other stuff, but you are the moon, boo. You are the moon. Your name, Seline, is the moon goddess, right? The moon. So, I don't know. I'll maybe check back another day, but today it's like, I don't know, babe. He didn't show me nothing except for like that one card that was like, well, I'm trying to make it better. But how? That's the way it feels. It's like, I'm trying to make it better, but I have no plan of how I'm going to make it better. I'm just going to cast an illusion. And I don't necessarily like that, but hey. All right, boo. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, Starry, your turn now. He's upset. Okay. I'm just going to look at his energy. I'm not going to really go off what they said. I'm going to kind of fill him out of like what he's feeling. So that way I can see where any kind of like depression or sadness or whatever over you lies. You might want to listen to the song. It's called Wine into Whiskey. In the song, it says, I turned a heart of gold into a heartbreak. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say he's in, like, necessarily depressed. I do feel like he's in a lot of regret. I kind of feel like whatever happened between you and him made him think a lot. Part of him still wants things to go forward with you. He kind of wants to let it go or to like work past it a little bit. He values you a lot. And like all in all, he wishes y'all could be at that place. Maybe he just feels like maybe he saw like it wasn't that deep. And that in itself was like, damn, I thought this could go somewhere. I thought this could go further. Cuz it kind of seems like the way you see it is very small. And he was deeper into it. And so maybe he's like reflecting back like, damn, I wish it could be something more, but you're like still kind of moving almost like you don't have anybody. And thank you, Chris, for your 2 donations. And well, Vanessa was first, so let me see, hold on. Okay. Quicka. And thank you. And then Chris. Thanks, love. Alright. So I wouldn't say he's like depressed. I just feel like maybe he's like he was hoping for something more, and so he's kind of thinking of like, what's my next move? Should I still continue, see where it goes, or should I pull back? But it feels like a regret, like there was some choice or some, maybe he invested like more than you did, or he felt more than you did, and he's like, damn, it wasn't that serious, or it wasn't going anywhere. And it might eventually, I don't know what you want to do with it. But his energy seems light. It doesn't feel very heavy. I just think it's like a reflection of something that didn't go the way that was planned. Or in his mind. Like his expectation of things. I've got Virgo. I've got Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. I had a little bit of Pisces. Probably heavy Scorpio more than anything. And it could be that, you know, people feel and sense things. And maybe you're still attached to your ex. It could be an energetic tie that maybe that's why they're like, you know, your heart was somewhere else or something. Or I don't know. All right, S Virgo. Hold on. mean, it might be. I can't keep track. I don't think so. No. Well, maybe. No. S Virgo, are you here? Alright, I'll do Quicka and then SB next. What's coming next for you and Anthony? I split the deck to the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups, so that's positive. Ten of Pentacles, Magician. Got the Six of Wands again. I feel like there's a conversation coming between you and them that either is gonna like reunite you two or bring you two back together. That's what I thought. There's a catch here. And I kind of felt that when I saw the Magician the first time. I'm not sure what that catch is, though. And the Devil and the Magician, this kind of feels a little gaslighty. You know, like they're going to tell you all of the things that you want to hear. It's like they're going to promise you so much, but there's nothing that will come from it. Hold on. Thank you, Goth Empress, for your 3 donations. And I'm going to close it after that. Alright. So, and the reason why I say this is like, they start out Ten of Pentacles, King of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Sun. But it's like there's something about this hand. The Magician's hand is out. The Devil's hand is out. It's almost like the Magician can be a little trickster, right? So there could be a catch. There's some string attached somewhere where they're trying to catch you up or trying to get you to believe in them again. Because then I had the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I wish I could tell you what the catch is because they really don't show me. It just feels more of like, make sure their actions match their words and not just for a month and not just for 6 weeks. You know, like for an extended period of time. Because this looks like a person that will promise you the world just to keep a hold of you so you don't move forward. No empty words. So maybe this is coming like further out. You might find out something within the next few months. possibly another connection attached to them, or there's something here that is going to be revealed, especially with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Like something is going to be seen. The Three of Pentacles again when I split the deck. I don't know. Keep your eyes open. That's all I'm going to say. I wish I could give you more information. It just looks like maybe you've been asking questions like, is this real? What's going to happen? And Spirit's like, you're going to find out in time. But if y'all been talking together, there's still like, maybe their intention is to have this, but there's something that might come out that might mess with the connection a little bit. Like there's somebody's hand in it. So that could be even like their friends, family. Like there's a catch here. Like it looks okay on the surface, but when I dig deeper, there's like strings attached or something. I hope that helps. Anyways. Hello, Ed. Welcome. Alright, Virgo. Got you. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, I wish you the best. I'm just kind of like, I can only tell you what I see or what I don't see. To me, I never like to see the Magician and the Devil together. To me, that's messing with something. All right, S Virgo. Let's see. Okay, hold on, Goth Empress. I'll get you in a minute. How did Scorpio truly feel about you? We ended things. You miss him. Okay. Okay. This man carries a lot of secrets. A lot of... I feel like he tried. But I think he was still stuck in some karmic loop he had been in for a while. Could be like... What is the saying? Fated to suffer. Like maybe he feels like he's fated to suffer. Like if he tells the truth. I think he misses you too. But he doesn't know how to be happy. And Ten of Cups and the Moon shows me like, I don't know how to be a good partner. I don't know how to be what it is she needed. He was in a lack mindset for sure. Even though he does say like, I was trying for what I knew to try. But I don't think anybody ever really taught him anything outside of like passion and like superficial connections. I do feel like he would want to communicate with you, but the song that's playing now is Love and Letting Go. The Love and Letting Go. And so maybe that's what it is. It's like maybe he knows why you moved on, but that doesn't mean he's changed in between then and now. I don't really know. I just feel like for a person that doesn't really understand feelings, he tried to feel something, and he does miss you. He doesn't he might have some regrets associated with this. I do feel like you're gonna hear from him again though, possibly in like Cancer season. So July, June, July, the end of June to July, more so July, August, something like that. He felt things for you that I don't think he was used to feeling, and so it kind of messed him up a little bit. But there's something in his life that he needs to play out. He needs to finish a certain cycle, and I don't think it's with you. And the cycle may not even have to do with like relationships. It could be just internal shit, like opening his heart. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. And so maybe the song There is Love and Letting Go by Warren Zeters. All right, Chris, let's do this. Okay. Let me come back. Okay, I honestly feel like it was a good thing that y'all disconnected. And I do feel like he'll be back. But it feels to me like that some time will pass. Because there's something he needs to work on within himself first. Before he's going to be able to be a partner to somebody else. There could be a lot going on in his life where he feels like he just doesn't have time for a relationship. Like right now needs to be focused more on him. I feel like September, October-ish, you will hear from him again. And not to say you won't hear from him between now and then, but I do feel like he's going to need a little bit of time. Because he's got to restore balance. And I feel like something about love or relationships throws him off a little bit. And maybe he's trying to start a business or trying to work on his own stuff. But I do feel like he will think about you a lot, for sure, during this time. He keeps showing me the Hermit and the Justice card. It's like something has to rebalance in his life in order for him to move forward. He's got to take this time to himself to be able to be a good partner, to be able to show up. Yeah. And it could just be like he just doesn't, because he's so hyper focused on other things, because of the pain he's experienced in the past, like he's shut his heart off a little bit. What are you doing? Mother,
What?
what are you doing?
Nothing. Why?
Okay. So yeah, I feel like something has to close out first in order for his heart to reopen. And maybe that's what he needs to work on in between now and then. Because maybe relationships in the past totally threw him off of his course. But that's what I've got. Alright, boo, what is your next question? Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to talk.
So don't.
Don't get me going.
If y'all hear chitter chatter in the background, it's just my mother.
She started it. You're supposed to be ignoring me.
You're welcome, love. What was your next question? I'm glad it resonated as well. Any new love? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Any new love? Yes, bro, there's new love. I split it to the Ace of Wands lovers. A choice, even. So, there might be one that's more of like a stable person for you, and there might be one that's just like, you know, a little more of the freaky side, the temptation one, the one that's probably not good for you, but, you know, could be an enjoyable experience. Ace of Swords. This kind of feels like it may already be in your energy. This could be somebody you already know. That maybe, like, y'all had met and, like, the timing was off. There was just, like, they were going through too much at that time. Or they've been holding on feelings for you for a while. Yeah, it's like night and day of the two that are coming in for you. One, like I say, maybe like a playboy or, you know, a little on the wild side. And the other one's more stable. They got their stuff together. They'll take you out. They'll wine and dine you kind of thing. But honestly, that the one that will wine and dine you might come with the catch too, because the devil came out after that. This could be somebody that flexes and they really don't have nothing. They do all these things to catch you, to get you bound. So maybe this is like a warning, like, hey, this could also mean somebody from your past that comes back and says, hey, I've changed. Like, it's been a while. What's up? And it's like they come back looking better, but underneath they're still the same snake that they were before. Okay, show me the other person, like, because again, the Hierophant and the Lovers. One of these people wants a commitment. They want a connection. I'm trying to see. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. That's better. So this person maybe in the past was a fuckboy, or they just weren't the greatest, right? They had too much going on, and so they may have been a little bit in that player energy. But from what it's saying, like since the two of you knew each other, they made a lot of changes in their life. So there's definitely a choice here. And the choice could even be like, do I want to wait for this other man to get his stuff together and have a couple snacks in between? Or do I want to get into a serious connection with somebody else? And the one thing I'd say is if you still have feelings for that person that y'all just broke up, take a little bit of time to heal before jumping into anything serious. You know, because I think you don't want like a serious connection to end up being like a rebound. And then when old boy gets his stuff together in September, October, then you have to make that decision like, oh, but I really liked. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have to be done to move into something serious. I hope that makes sense. No, Michael, I haven't even got to the free list yet. I'm almost there. Goth Empress. And thank you for your donations, Chris. I hope that brought some clarity. Alright. You're welcome, babe. Thank you again for trusting me to read for you. Alright. You're welcome. What are Brian's intentions towards you? Okay. The song Back to December by Taylor Swift is playing. They definitely feel like they missed an opportunity with you. And they could see that you're doing fine without them, like you've moved on, and they haven't. They haven't made any progress. They're still kind of stuck in a loop. I do see them fantasizing about you, and they could even be trying to manifest you. But I think it's because you're in a happy place, and they want to be in a happy place too. But I don't feel like their energy is in an abundant place, right? Like you've got your own stuff going on. I wouldn't worry about this person. I do feel like they might be trying to manifest you, and they have been thinking about you a lot. But definitely not even worth a thought from what I can see. Because they're not going to hit that mark that you need at all. I feel like he's very stuck in his fears and a repetitive, painful cycle that he will not learn from. Too bad, so sad. He's definitely missed the mark, for sure. Alright, what is next, boo? Oh, thank you, Chris. What is Samuel's current energy? He's like, I want to do it. Let's do it already. Come on. He's like a little boy with you. Like, he's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. You make me feel so good. Let's do things. He's like, y'all been doing this for a while. Like, maybe he's trying to get the passion moving. Because I had the 8 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Sun, the Chariot, and the 9 of Wands. It's like, the more he tries to move, the more he feels like, well, shit, I gotta do something else. He's for it. Like, you make him very happy. He's just like a little excited boy. Again, the sun, the star. Damn, bro. Magician, Emperor. He's like, I'm the one. That song, Khalid, is by Khalid. Like, I'm the one. Like, let's make some memories. Let's make some babies. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. He's fired up for real. Like, this is like, I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm the man. Like, I'm your man. Like, whatever I could do. He showed me, like, all the major arcanas. 500. He's on 500 right now. Feeling good, though. Feeling good. Maybe a little frustrated. I ain't gonna lie. He might be a little frustrated, but he's ready. Alright, boo. What's your last question? It was just cute. It was cute. Like, please, please. Like, he'll beg you if he has to. This song, She Loves the Rain by Teddy Swims, is like my absolute favorite song by him. So good. Alright. Does Samuel feel like we've had the talk based on him asking if you want to be... I don't quite understand. Like, do you think that that conversation is like the end of it? Like, does he know you don't want to be with any of your exes again? Like, is he secure with your answer? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Oh, is he ready to be with you? Okay. 2 of Cups. They're so cute. I don't know if you can see them. They're in a boat, like the Little Mermaid. She's coming out of the water and they're like, oh, he wants to be with you for sure. But maybe he's waiting for like the right time. Like, he doesn't want to do it over the phone. He doesn't want to do it like like maybe I feel like he might have a plan already, like a plan of action in place of like where when he's gonna do it. He's going to, but it's almost like there's some things that he's making sure he's clear with first. And I don't see it too far in the future, because like I said, I think he already has a plan for it. Like, yes, I want to be with you, but I also want to make sure that I do it right. I don't want to do it half-ass. I don't want to do it the way I've done it before, because he loves you, like truly loves you, and he doesn't want to do something that's gonna mess up something in the future. Like, he doesn't want to move too quick. Lovers. He definitely feels like you're the one, and so he's already made up his mind. So honestly, what I'd say is, it's just the only difference is a label. Like, he's committed to you. He's already chosen you. So even if like he hasn't had like the conversation yet, he's already there. And so a lot of times people are like, well, he needs to tell me we're going to be together. We need to lock this down. We need to put a label on it. And maybe that's where he's at. Like, I don't necessarily need a label. Like, I know she's the one I want, and I know I'm the one she wants, and maybe eventually we'll get married and do all the things. But for now, it's like he doesn't want to do it wrong. And maybe, you know, that's been a thing in the past, is like he rushed into relationships, or to, you know, putting a label on something, and when the label got put on it, things changed. But that's what I got. Purple Rain. All right, so free listers, wake up. And thank you, Goth Empress. I appreciate you being here and always supporting me, trusting me to read for you. All right. Let me pull out Old Reliable for my free listers. All right. Hey, Natty Nat. Good to see you, babe. I'm good. How are you? Diamonds and pearls. Okay. Let's see. I think they're trying to tell you about something that's coming for you, something opening up for you. But I think they're trying, the reason why you're not understanding the message is because your internal alert system is trying to block it. So maybe there's some things within you that need to be revealed. Like, maybe you need to surrender some things. Maybe you've been holding on to something that you haven't quite let go of yet, and it's creating like a fear. Not necessarily like you haven't let it go. This could be like forgiving somebody or something simple, right? But your alert system is going off in your head towards blocking the actual message. The message is, there's a lot of big opportunities coming your way that are in alignment with your highest self. And so they're trying to tell you, like, get prepared, get ready, let go of the fears, let go of the things that may be keeping you from seeing these things when they come in, or acting out of like a trigger response, or there's something that's still kind of keeping you, because in the chariot, in this chariot, these are stone lions, or whatever they're called, sphinxes. They're stone, so they're not moving yet, and the only way they're going to move is if you can balance them. But I got the chariot, the two of cups, and the world. So there's a big thing, a new like relationship or a new opportunity that's headed towards you. It's just kind of stuck because you got to learn to integrate the lesson and the release in order to move forward. Prince, go away. All right, so Genie. Love General. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Even better. Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles. There's definitely a choice headed your way. And for some reason, I feel like the right one is right there in your face, and you're like... But what had happened was... I don't know. I think you might still have some kind of emotions mixed up in another situation. Like, one looks really good for you, and the other one looks like there's still some unfinished business. And then the King of Wands. Girl, it's a lot of kings showing up for you. I like it though, because down at the bottom there's the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Four of Swords. Okay. I think you might still be attached to this King of Swords, and that could be why the King of Pentacles is like, I know they're good for me, but I kind of still feel like I have unfinished business with them when this happens, because there's something about like there's still some connectivity between you and that person. Maybe there's some things that need to be worked out first. That's interesting. Who are all these men? At least they're men. They're not pages and knights. At least you got kings on the table. A few of them. Gonna be a busy hot girl summer for you. Alright, Jennifer. I think, right? Jennifer, yeah. Dion's feelings and next action. Two of Cups. Four of Wands. The song Let's Get Married just came into my mind. Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles. Well, damn. And then the Justice card with the Hierophant. I can't tell you if it's real or not. I just forget that song, like, let's get married. Maybe they're gonna, like, jokingly propose, or, like, maybe actually propose. Propose something. And the King of Pentacles, I split it too. That's a match. That's husband and wife. Maybe they were gonna try to take it to the next level, girl. Shit, I'll take kings too. Any day. All day. I don't know about the King of Swords though. They're a little like... Well, I like intelligence, so I don't know. Alright, Irene. kind of got a warning of being careful of doing something to affect somebody else. I don't know why that came out. I still don't think they're moving. Like, they know they should. They know that you're a good offer. But there's still something that keeps them, like, not grabbing onto the opportunity. And it could be fear. It could be, like, they don't want to repeat a cycle in their life. Like, they are scared to take a leap of faith. Because even with the Fool, they had the Two of Swords. Like, no, I can't do it. So it could be anxiousness, fear. But I don't see them moving any quicker, especially because I had the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is silent. Maybe they're trying to figure something out within them. Lucky, be quiet. Shh. You will go out when I'm done, sir. Shh. General love. And I got you tomorrow, babe. I promise. My mom's here and her dog, and I watched the baby tonight, so it's been crazy. But I got you tomorrow, I promise. Alright, general love. I feel like there's some connection already kind of forming. Or has formed in your life, almost like the beginning of a friendship. But I do feel like because you're just coming out of something, you need to make sure to keep it friendly for now. I do see a new love approaching, but don't rush into it. Let it start as a good, solid friendship, so you know that this person is what they say they are. And you kind of got to let the energy from the last move on. Call your power back. Cut ties if possible. I definitely see love on the horizon, though. In a couple, there's a choice. But the one that's significant to me, or that shows up for me, is the one that's like new. But it's like there's, you know them, or you know of them. But never in the sense of like being together, or so there's something already forming, but I don't feel like there's something huge attached to it, if that makes any sense. We're gonna check it out tomorrow, though. I got you. Alright, Seline. Will Slade still call you this week? You might hear from them. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week, because I kind of feel like they're not doing what they're not standing on business. Whatever that means. Whether it be the things they tell you they're not standing on business, or in general, they tell you one thing and do something completely opposite. And the reason people do that is to keep you stuck in confusion. Like, I'm sitting here waiting for your ass to call me because you said you were going to call me, and then you don't. Like, what was the purpose of that? To keep you waiting by the phone for them? Like, I think they intentionally do dumb shit to keep you confused. Today, I don't like that energy at all for you. But that's what I've got. Courtney. Country. I say Courtney. No, thank you, boo. Thank you. I said it wrong, gang. Courtney. Courtney? And that's so country. Like if somebody's name was Courtney and you called him Courtney, that's so country too. What is the energy around you opening the farm up for small paid workshops? Okay. Good night, Irene. I do feel like, all in all, it will be celebrated and it will turn out okay. Um, I do feel you might meet some resistance, possibly from the family, but when you start something, the best way to do it is to make sure that you already know what people might say and have an answer for it to make them feel like, hey, like, yeah, I was kind of stupid for trying to block something so good, right? So I think with the dream, make sure there's also a plan in place for when people do try to say something. You already, you've already got everything in line to be like, no, this is for the betterment. This is for, you know, the good. And I do feel like it's going to be celebrated in the end, so. And that's awesome. That would be so cool. All right, mystical Archangel Gabriel. Okay. I kind of feel like you're going through a transition, mind, body, spirit, trying to align them. I feel like it's been slow coming, especially because a lot of times I think you gave your power away to outside people or forces. It's almost like you gave your power away too much, and so they're kind of saying like you just got to realize that you already have the tools necessary. It's just bringing them together to do what you need to do for yourself, not for anybody else, for you. So I feel a huge alignment. The color green is very significant. So it could be like you're really working on opening the heart space, maybe even sending out like green light from your heart to open it more. But I do feel like everything's aligning, and sometimes we try to rush things. It's there's no need to rush it. Just keep working on it. You're in It's all kind of lining up. Like I see triangles for some reason. There's no triangles on the card, but I see triangles. So, maybe do some heart chakra meditation. But I do feel like something is coming. It's just slower because it's almost like the turtle in the hare. If you rush things, you're not fully embracing the purpose of that, you know. It's got to be slow and steady to make sure it's right. No, definitely work on the heart chakra for sure. Yes, babe, the donation list is closed. I'm sorry, my love. Alright, general current energy for Diamond Girl. I mean, do whatever's comfortable to you. I just give suggestions. This isn't something that I'm telling you have to do. It's just what I see, and if you feel like it's okay for you, then do that. And if you don't, then don't. You know, always use your own discernment. Alright. General energy. Damn, girl. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You are glowing. You're like, I love me now. I'm enjoying life right now. And if you're not, you will be soon. 3 of Cups. There's something you're celebrating. You're celebrating yourself. And the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Like, I feel like so much happiness in the near future for you. It's amazing. Like, I love it. Money, love. But it's personal. It feels like you are starting to, or you will be soon starting to feel like, damn, I did that shit. I did it. Could also mean like you've been wanting to start something new or do something different and it just falls in your lap and you're like, I manifested this. Like, I did this shit. Like, yeah. It's beautiful. All right, Jenna. You're welcome, love. How do I say it? It kind of feels like they're unsure where it's going, but they're hoping for the best. I do feel like they have strong feelings for you, and they're trying to be, or they will be trying to be what it is you want. But the only thing I'm doubting is like, do they know what they want? Or are they trying to do what they think you want? If that makes any sense. Because the moon for me is like, I'm doing it, but I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I'm like even headed in the right direction. I think that I was supposed to go left here. I don't know. I don't think they know either. They're just like, YOLO, let's try. Let me try. I'm glad it makes sense to you because I get in these people's energy and I'm like, my brain starts creaking like, what is that? All right, Starry Night. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, why can't Joseph make a decision about what he wants with you? Because he's blocked, he don't know. It's almost like I get the energy of frozen in fear to go after anything that would be good for him. It's almost like he'd rather end it than to even try. I do feel like he needs to go through like some kind of like healing, awakening, whatever. But right now it's like even thinking about it, just he freezes. And I feel like it's a deep wound of his. There's something he's got to let go of. Because in order to be the man that you want him to be, he's got to realize like he's been living in a very self-sabotaging type of energy. But I also get the feeling like he doesn't think that's what you want. And that could be what scares him the most, is like, if I take this leap and I don't know if she's ready for it, then what do I do? But yeah, a deep wound from what I could see. That's keeping them blocked. Girl, all you can do in a situation like that, if somebody's not wanting to do what it takes, then they're not for you. And that's when you learn how to cut people off. Because sometimes we waste time on people that we know are never, or not in the near future, gonna do what they need to do. Alright, so toy. What is our thoughts and intentions? I don't know. This kind of feels like he wants to keep you for the benefits of the fire, right? The passion. But it's almost like a friends with benefits energy. Like, I don't know. This person doesn't know how to make up their mind either. It's like it's almost like they've kept themselves from fully connecting with you emotionally. Because they're very uncertain. They're very nervous to make any kind of choice. So they rather keep it friendly with some benefit to it. And it's a karmic cycle that they are stuck in. From what I can see anyway. Maybe just today. I don't know. Like, some people just get fearful all of a sudden out of nowhere and they're like, I can't do nothing. Okay, I'll check on you tomorrow. Blessings to you too, babe. Alright, Rachel. Jenny, babe, the free list and the donations are closed for today, but I will be back on Friday if you'd like to join another day. But normally you have to get in there early because most of the time it fills up really fast. Okay, no Rachel. Mina? What's coming in love for you? I kind of feel this is somebody from your past or somebody you have some kind of connection with. I feel like there was some blockage that was there before, but it seems like it's being, or they're wanting to resolve it. And I think it's because the last time the two of you interacted, they weren't in the place of being able to understand that walls don't keep you protected. They just keep you alone. Maybe they've learned some boundaries or how to healthfully protect themselves. But that's what I've got for you, boo. Thank y'all for being so patient, my free listers. I appreciate y'all being here. All right, Nana Banana. Well, I'm glad it resonated, love. All right, what do you need to know now? You're giving too much power away to something that's not built on the right foundations. Spirit's kind of saying, like, the more that you focus on maybe a person that's really not good for you, you're missing a connection that is really good for you. They're saying you need to take some time to really break apart. Like, and when I say break apart, sometimes just accepting the truth that somebody is the way that they are hurts, right? Just accepting, like, this is never gonna be. There's some of that. And I don't know who that person is or who those people are. But Spirit's saying there's a good person for you. But you're never going to see them if you keep hurting yourself over somebody that will never be the man that you want them to be. And when they tell me never, that means, like, you know for a fact that it just wouldn't work. But you don't want to accept that truth because of an illusion that either you've been fed or that has given you hope in times. Sometimes we've got to understand that there are actual people out there that are meant to be there to keep you from doing what you need to do for you. And so just be careful. I think there's something really good for you. You've just got to really kind of break down and get rid of things that just are not serving you. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear. I'm so sorry, but that's what they showed me. Mary Jane. The angels. You're welcome, boo. Messages from Spirit. The Emperor. There's some kind of power. There's either like something you need to say or something you need to put out there from things that you've been through. Heartache, conflict, abuse. That's going to make you a lot of money. And it's not about the money, really. It's more of like, there's an example in what you've been through. And I feel like there's also somebody, another energy I see connected to you that has a very similar story. So I don't know if this is like power couple vibes or just something about your purpose is so great. Don't be scared to talk, write, create from that pain, because it will be very beneficial to the world, also to you. Because I literally have the Empress and the Emperor with the Ten of Pentacles. But you share very similar stories. Alright, Gemini. Decide to split custody. Will the judge... I know YouTube was telling me, like, they've been sending me messages saying that they've been having a lot of problems with like the live feeds. Like, I'm not even getting like hours for them, and then also like people aren't being able to watch them to, you know, make the hours or whatever. All right. Okay. Well, then the judge decided to split custody. Get rid of the coordinator. I do feel they will, but there's like some process that has to be done first. And I don't know if that has to do with like coming to an agreement with the other parent, like something that both of you can decide. And if it can't be decided, then I do feel like it will eventually get split. But it kind of feels like what you want is going to be a little slower coming. But I do feel like there's a surprising outcome, which in turn like benefits you in the end. So I would say just hang tight. Things are moving in the direction that they should. But I think they're following some kind of like guideline or like rule that's been set. And so they need more time in order to see which way to go or something. I'm not sure. Or they need more information, something like that. Alright. General love. I kind of feel like you're setting the boundary. You're like, if it's not solid, stable, and if you're not going to give me what I'm willing to give you, then I'm not engaging in it. I see you have set very healthy boundaries. Which in turn, you're showing the universe, I'm not accepting less, so quit sending it to me. And so, like I was saying, in turn, that's going to bring in the partner that actually will give you those things. Yeah. It may not be like tomorrow, but I feel it's already in the energy coming because you've set that intention. I will not tolerate that at all. No. And I can smell it a mile away. So, of course, Gemini, anytime. Thank you for being here. Alright, Kelsey. How does Nathan feel about you and the way it's going so far? He's kind of unsure, like, where it's gonna go, because I think you two, like, you seem solid. You seem good on your own. And this person, they may be a little wild, dang. A little wild. So I don't know. They're trying, and you make them feel a lot of things. And I don't think they're used to it because this person feels like in the past they may have been a little bit of a player or just been with women to sleep with them, basically. I think it still needs more time for them to decide. I honestly feel like they are unsure if they're able to meet you where you are. And I don't know why that is. It could be they're still hung up on past stuff, or they just don't know if they're good enough for you. Something like that. They could, you know, just not understand feelings in general. Like they're not emotionally intelligent yet. You're welcome. Patricia. Michael, are you still here, Michael? Somebody got some surprise love flying out for them. Ugh. All right, crow's nest. Jason. If the Virgo, your actual... I wouldn't say twin flame. I would definitely say y'all met for a reason. I think it was more to enlighten her. Maybe even both of y'all. I think it was meant to feel a certain way because it tore down a lot within either you or them. Brought new thoughts to the table. I definitely feel it's a soul connection, but I wouldn't say twin flame right off the bat. I mean, with 3 cards, it's really hard to tell, but for me, that's like, it looked more karmic, like y'all met for like a lesson, a purpose. So, culture. Okay. Okay. I kind of get it. It will go great, but you really have to quit doubting yourself because I feel like you hold back a lot because it's like you're you're scared to say what you really want to say, or you're scared to shine for some reason. That's what I get. Maybe polish it up a little bit. Be more, put a little bit extra in there because I do feel like it's gonna go good, but it's almost like you doubt yourself way too much, which causes like your authenticity not to shine through in your work. It's almost like you do what you think somebody wants you to. And I guess that's okay at school, right? But the more that you can put yourself into it, the more that it's going to be received well, you know? Not that it won't be received well, but there's something that if you were to bring it from like that place of knowing it would come out smoother. I don't know. Alright, Jean. May I ask what eyes, feelings, and intentions are towards you? And I'm sorry, Michael. You have missed your turn, and when people miss, we skip them. And I'm sorry. But that's the only way we can get through it. It's quick going backwards. Alright, what are eyes, feelings, and intentions? Oh, he's showing up today, King of Cups. Okay. Empress. Oh. Well, whatever was going on the other day, he definitely got over that. It looks like he's worked that out. He done some thinking. And he's hot for teacher all over again. Your wish fulfillment for him. He wants to tell you. But will he? He's going to tell you. It may take him a minute, but he's going to tell you. He got a lot of feelings for you, my love. Undercover, but they're there. Oh, yeah. King of Cups, Empress, Hermit, Nine of Cups. You and these damn dimes, Shady. Girl, you should be rich by now. All them damn dimes. I find all kinds of change, but my son is like, he drops it like as he goes. Like leaving little breadcrumbs to the candy house. Alright, my loves, thank y'all for being here. Everybody that was patient enough got their readings. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to my mods, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all know that already, though. And I appreciate y'all so much for showing up for me. And I'll see y'all again on Friday. It was crazy. Girl, I'm telling you, my grandma used to have this rocket ship. And you'd be amazed how much money dimes end up being once you fill that thing up. It was like $70. You know, I was like, damn. Because they're so tiny. Anyway, start saving them because you can get you something nice. Alright, I love y'all. I'll see y'all on Friday.